magic piercing disable, like magic immunity piercing, the grip and the call from the X. So Lifesteal is gonna have a very tough time.
Yeah, that looks good.
Electric blue. Electrified.
Whew. Trying to throw off his opponents.
I'm still waiting for the blood red. I think a lot of the folks at home are, but
in trouble.
Rune, Bulba gets caged. They found the Conehead and they want to beat him down. VGR working on him. There's the DK stun. This looks to be the first blood. One more swipe. DDC gets it and VGR come out swinging.
I can tell this is the...
Oh, they're going to punish. Even if he doesn't go down here, Lane is basically over with that. Has to commit the salve already. He's gone for the early Quelling Blade, which we've seen a lot of the mid-melee heroes do, gods, but with that harassment and with the level 1 Dragon Tail, going to be very tough. As EG, just catching the tail end of that, bring down the Slardar as he dukes it out with PPD, but one of the big things that Bane brings to the table is he can trade blows quite effectively with almost every offlaner. Doesn't really mind the harassment, has the good base stats, and has the regen from the Brain Sap. As again, they move on to No, just punishing this Dragon Knight mid. And this time, I think they're committing for the kill here, gods. No, sir. You're down. EG, get him again. Make it 2-1. This DK needs help.
With Battle Hunger, it's just doing work here. Slardar dies
as much as it might suck to sacrifice the other lanes, they feel they have no other choice. Yeah. PPD actually the leader in terms of experience right now. Overall leader, at least if that graph is to be believed, as they move on to Yang bottom. Brain Zap comes through, another kill. AUI and PPD teaming up again. Full of damage here, even DDC joining the fray. And EG calmly walking away thus far, but the glimpse comes out. It's into No. Dragon Tail there, the tower not assisting those. The Breathe Fire is on 2, and they're turning on No. The Spirit Siphon is coming in 2v3. EG are winning the fight and bringing down this DK. No, not again. EG punish after punish, make it 5-1. As Fear looks to limp away, a swoop in from the Phoenix. They might get him a secondary Sunray. So much commitment just for a 4-position roaming.
Made roaming a lot. Yang thinks he's finally found a safer lane. Not the case.
Safety is nowhere to be found. He does get off the crutch though. Fear unable to find the call there, and still may end up going down to Battle Hunger. An army of creeps just slaughters him, but hey, this is just going to be additional gold as Fear has found the stack.
AUI comes in mid as well to help with the push with X's, but needs to be careful because he's very low.
Great rotation from EG, applying pressure here, there, everywhere, and Sumail sees 4 heroes mid, just runs in on it. AUI will be the man caught though. DDC, good glimpse back, and that is a key core going. Actually, it's PPD.
They see the X coming
Wall and Viz, but they get off the sleep. DDC's here. The Centaurs parading about. And they might even go back on to PPD. Gets glimpsed very far away from Yang, who manages to get that crush. Then the Sunray comes through. It's going to be 4 heroes streaming in. Is from the south. Also joining this will be the Dragon Knight. They get PPD, but to some extent, space created. That was a 4-hero kill.
Yeah, they want to get this T1 mid tower, but with only 2 heroes in the mid lane, this is a risky play to go for. So yeah, they leave the tower.
Oh, they get the grip from around the trees onto End. He thought he was hidden, but he's not quite. And simultaneously in the mid lane, also action brewing. Sumail is going to go down, but there's the Infest back to safety. AUI trying to deny that creep, and End now forced to turn and run. There's an Omni Slash available. It's not enough to kill off End though. He survives. He pops on the armlet. Oh, he's not able to get the secondary toggle though. Does manage to buy that quarterstaff before playing. Now Fear moving in deeper.
He sees this other stack as well. It's dangerous to go for this. He may call for some backup.
Well, Fear stealing stacks, but VGR looking to steal some kills while EG are unsuspecting. They get Sumail again. That's 2 deaths for him. He's still up there. They begin their siege on the mid-tier 2. VGR, do they really want to fight into an exorcism? It's still going for Sumail here. They've got some time. They debut the Blake and move forward. Once again, it's the Wonder Kid they want. Do they get him in time? He's low. He's not dead yet. He does end up falling. That boy just drives on by. The Firebird falls. Never got off the egg. And meanwhile, Fear on the backside does drop as well. So VGR make it a 2-for-1. Could have almost been more if he'd gotten that Supernova off, but a much more aggressive side of EG compared to what we've seen thus far in the event.
Oh, glimpse back, they pull PPD.
PPD out of position a bit, team nowhere in sight. It looks like they are going to sacrifice their captain. He goes down with the ship here. 7-9, it gets the jump. Yang aggressively moving up the ramp, but ready to reveal it as PPD. He's on the high ground. There's a Blake, a crush. He's a bit slow to react. They're going to lose the Bane off the bat, and Fear moves in. Gets a good call. The back, the wall is there. He drops the egg immediately. FY with the defensive maneuvers, but Yang off to the south. Almost dead. One more auto tech will finish him, and now Sumail's going to turn back. Boba just surging away on a sliver of HP. He does survive while Sumail chews through these backliners of EGR. A scattered chaotic fight as FY swooping into the pit, and then Sunray up to the high ground, but Fear is going to find him, gives him the vision needed. Sumail finding a triple kill. Roche, it becomes a huge win for VGR as AUI starts to poke and prod, moves towards the pit. He gets up the spin here. He walks onto 3. The Age is already down. That's grabbed by the Life Stealer. The last hit to the Dire, so a complete win so far. PPD going to drop. EG have come in a bit late to the pit. They do get a good backup onto the hill. Yang going to TP out. No, fighting against Illusions, decides to just TP, but he's in trouble here on top of the cliff. Really doesn't have an exit plan. FY swooping out, toggling the armlet, but again, EG keeping the vision up. Fear's in deep. Did find that secondary kill. Now the DK down, and chewing up some of these heroes. A 2-for-2 overall. EG double blink infest, but they opt for the Shadow Blade, puts an additional tax on the supports as he's going to debut it. Who's he start on? It's AUI, stuns him and looks to go in the mid lane. The Static Storm getting dropped as well, and they're going to burst him. He melts and ends trying to move forward for PPD. Sumail slowed down, chewed up. He might be spit out momentarily, and Fear tried to save the day, but the kinetic field catches him again. Swooping forward, FY looking for the finish here and working on Sumail, but it's just that damn Spirit Siphon. They can't kill him until they turn back and say, well, we'll take the bait instead. So it ends up being a 2-for-0, and now Sumail, with the Exorcism even committed to that fight, forced to run away. And now the Glimpse. They find Sumail. He might drop again. This could be a huge coup d'etat for VGR. The Ghost still going. Can he turn it? Sumail's tanky. They return at the right moment. VGR can't finish him off. They've overextended. Now Bulba's coming back into the fight, and FY's got to try to heal his teammates up. He stands his ground. He swoops back in. He wants a piece of Sumail, but Sumail is not afraid, and Fear comes in. Chopped number 1. Looking for a second dunk. Does Bulba have the mana for a surge? He's close. He chops him too. EG punish the overextension of
counter-initiate with a blink call. The Lifestealer may just not be able to get the job done.
What great positioning. They're going to leave the axe in front to scout up the gank. The ping comes through. They do. Chunk him down. My God, he melts. But the X of PPD, VGR no, the jig is up, they need to disengage, no turning, trying to fight this one out as Fear jumps onto him, the egg gets dropped in the midst of it all, the Omni Slash onto Noto, he needs a little bit of help to tank this thing, nobody focusing the egg, the stun does come out, Sumail pushed forward into the middle of the enemy team, they're gonna focus him down, Death Prophet dead, that's the damage for EG, they don't have a whole lot without it, Fear's falling to back, the wall is up to Bulba to turn this, and gets purged, and gets slowed, and AUI tries to hack, tries to bring him down, but that's a tanky zombie. He infests, he pops back out. The Blade Fury prevents the damage. Could have been an instant kill. Still Yang in pursuit, looking for more. They are going to grab the Disruptors, the trade, but now PPD in a lot of trouble. Crushed down near the pit, surrounded, pounded, brought down. 2-for-3. The Illusions joining this one though, and working now on Yang. He takes some damage from this. It's an overall win for VGR, with the Exorcism even committed to that fight, but almost salvaged by Bulba.
What a amazing Static Storm, catching out Death Prophet as well as the Bulba Darkseid. Darkseid was running in to get his Vacuum Wall combo off, then got silenced. If VGR
pump out, but it does mean a longer cooldown there on the Exorcism.
EG, they're going for a jump here.
Aggressive move forward, but the Static Storm once again planted. It's a 3-hero crush. Surprise! It's me, your end, EG, as he mauls them down. Bulba barely trying to get away. He won't make it. 3 have fallen, and they are completely routed. A bold maneuver up the hill, completely shut down. Yang just silenced them.
Yang is one of those players, like, he can have a terrible laning stage, but he is a teamfight specialist. He is so good with his initiations. 9 times out of 10, they'll just win you the team fight right there. Like a 3-hero crush, perfect, on point. VGR crush EG when they're fighting without Exorcism. They take a Roche.
And now they have starting to hit their stride. They're confident, pushing forward mid. As No swoops in, it's Fear going for the blink call. He does find DDC. They get the Disruptor nice and early. No looks for the disengage. EG hunting for stragglers here. PPD creeps in. We'll see another TP out. No. Will they be able to catch him though? Nah, he's got the Aegis, he's got a BKB. They do get him once with the sleep. It's not going to be an easy kill, but the call is there. The sleep coming back on. He BKBs. Does he fight? He gets gripped as well. EG, some serious hate for No. They get him once. Do they get him a second time? Slardar's coming in. Backups on the way.
No detection.
EG moving forward. They look for the call. They do get No again. They will chop him down, and now they find a third. Onto the Slardar. Static Storm's there, but so too is the wall. Bulba with the counterplay, looks for the egg. It's a great zoning egg. EG can't get to it. The right click, they've got to run. That would then on the chase. He gets back to Mel. The kaboom comes out. FY jumping him again. The crushes from Yang. In and out he goes, but they have slipped in. PPD keeping this life stealer in check for now, but he gets his vengeance. And then they look for Sumail, dropping the kinetic field, laying into him with the Sunray. They won him again. Sumail down once more. That's 3. Make it 4. The Illusions fighting for all they're worth. The army of undead.
It was 5 LD. It was a buyback from Fear, thinking he could get back to the fight before it was going to be over. And VGR,
not even close. They know it's coming. And No moves in, looking for his vengeance on Sumail, who frantically backs up. PPD grips him from around the tree line. Quick crush, deleted. And then the tank gets dropped.
Egg.
Oh, that was
not sure about that.
bold maneuver by FY. That they get the clips on Sumail. That explains it. Lands the egg, gets the follow-up, then the Sunray, the static storm there as well. AUI barely making it out, but VGR on the hunt. They kill off the Hilly Ward. They rush forward. A horde of angry heroes led by the Fishman. On to Bulba, trapped in the cage. Will he be able to make it out? They stun him. They kill him. 3 down. Make it 4. AUI 2 has fallen. 1 buyback for EG.
Losing Sumail is losing, well, possibly Rack, but also fighting into the egg, also going to lose a team fight. So it was really a damned if you do, damned if you don't situation. And suddenly VGR.
I mean, you say possibly Rax. It is guaranteed Rax. Death Prophet, no ultimate for 70 seconds here. Getting close to it. 600 gold away.
They'd love to start a fight with an FY kill.
Oh, can they? They get the Blake call. Backup coming in here from the Disruptor. FY barely durable. That's not an easy Phoenix to bring down. Yang with a swing and a miss. A rare whiff there on the crush, but No moves in anyway. And Fear melts and comes in late. The gem has now hit the deck and they turn on to PPD. Beating away at him. They get off the badge. They get the kill. AUI 2000 gonna be next, but before he drops it, Sumail. 3 dead. Make it 4. It's gonna be a wipe and end gets the rampage. VGR have finished EG, your TI5 champions. 4 of the players from that roster knocked out in the BO1s by VG Gaming, who truly are reborn here at the Mall of Asia Arena. What a beating this was towards the end.
I think the scoreline says a lot here. End on the Lifestealer 14, 1, and 19. His Lifestealer really showed up. This has been the player who has really delivered for this team from the carry role. He's been one of the biggest young superstar carry players from this scene in the recent months, and he has completely delivered here on the Lifestealer. VG